What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, The Hot Commodity and C, and we are jumping into our time machine to go back to our pay-per-view of WWE from February 1999, St. Valentine's Day Massacre in your house. This is one of the last in your house of WWE's history, and like I do with every month, the pay-per-view, I cover the happenings of February 19, well, of that particular month. This month we're in February of 1999. So I'm going to be covering the top 10 songs of February 14th, 1999. Coming in at number 10, Slide by the Goo Goo Dolls. Number 9, Have You Ever by Brandy. 8, God Must Have Spent a Little More Time on You by NSYNC. Number 7, All I Have to Give by the Backstreet Boys. Number 6, Nobody's Supposed to Be Here, Deborah Cox. Number 5, Angel by Sarah McLachlan. Number 4, Baby One More Time by Britney Spears. Coming in at number 3, Heartbreak Hotel by Whitney Houston. Number 2, Believe by Cher. And the number one song in February of 1999 is Angel of Mine by Monica. All these artists, it's totally going to become the bubblegum pop era in 1999. I'm excited to see that. But a lot of these songs are definitely hits. Believe by Cher, Baby One More Time, God Must Know More Time on You. Great songs make up February of 1999. Now let's talk about the top 10 movies of February 1999. Coming in at number 10, Patch Adams. Number 9, 8mm. Number 8, Saving Private Ryan. Number 7, Varsity Blues. Number 6, Blast from the Past. Number 5, My Favorite Martian. Number 4, Shakespeare in Love. Number 3, Message in a Bottle. Coming in at number 2, She's All That. And number 1, Payback. Great movies on that list. So now that we sort of get the pop culture, the idea of what's happening around this time, let's cover the actual pay-per-view, which is WWE St. Valentine's Day Massacre in your house, live in Memphis, Tennessee. In our first match of the night, we see Goldust defeating Blue Dust. In a very quick match, Blue Dust misses a moonsault and Goldust hits a curtain call. And then after the match, Goldust nails the Shattered Dreams. And this is the end of the Blue Dust like terror over Goldust. This is a quick match, and that was it. We see Stone Cold Steve Austin confront Vince McMahon on Sunday Night Heat, and we see Vince spinning on Austin. I don't know if that's a great idea. We now have the WWE Hardcore Championship on the line. The hard Al Snow taking on Bob Holly. The Hardcore Champion Road Dogg got injured, and now this match we saw on Raw, Al Snow get attacked by Bob Holly. The winner will become the new Hardcore Champion here. A lot of back and forth action here. Al Snow and Bob Holly and fighting in the Mississippi River. That was crazy seeing them fight in the river. But the end comes when Bob Holly wraps Al Snow in a fence and he pins him, and Bob Holly is our new hardcore champion. We see the Undertaker and the Ministry of Darkness backstage, and Undertaker says, Brother Midian, you step into the ring with the big boss man tonight. The power from beyond has spoken to me. So now Midian will be taking on Big Boss Man here. Big Boss Man gets the win after a sidewalk slam and a 3 count. Not a lot of stuff here. After the Ministry attacks the Big Boss Man, Viscera nails 3 splashes. The Ministry carries out the Big Boss Man, and the Undertaker is sitting on the stage. We then have a promo for WrestleMania 15, March 25th, 1999. D'Lo Brown and Mark Henry are backstage with Ivory. D'Lo says, we are going to counteract your secret weapon with Ivory. I guarantee you, Deborah, if you get involved, Ivory will strip every piece of clothing off your sleazy body. So up next, the tag team championships on the line. The tag team champions Owen Hart and Jeff Jarrett with Deborah taking on D'Lo Brown and Mark Henry with Ivory. Mark Henry gives Ivory flowers before the match. This is a decent tag team match, a lot of action here. The end comes when Ivory pulls Deborah off the apron. Mark Henry lifts up Jeff Jarrett, but Owen Hart hits Mark Henry's leg with a guitar, and Jeff Jarrett applies a figure four, causing Mark Henry to tap out. However, after Jeff Jarrett and Owen Hart get that win, Ivory strips Deborah's shirt off, and it looks like even though the tag team champions got the win, Ivory still got her eyes on Deborah. We see The Rock attack Mankind's leg with a trash can on Sunday Night Heat. Mankind says in the back he has a game plan for tonight. We now have the Intercontinental Championship on the line. The guest referee for this match is Badass Billy Gunn. The Intercontinental Champion Ken Shamrock defending against Val Venus with Ryan Shamrock. This is a match where the brother wants to defend his sister's honor, but the sister wants Val. This is a great match between the two. Ryan pulls Val Venus to the ropes when Val's strapped into the ankle lock. Ken Shamrock yells at Ryan outside. She slaps him. Ken pushes Billy Gunn and Billy attacks. Val Venus rose up Ken Shamrock and Billy Gunn with a fast count. Val Venus is our new Intercontinental Champion. After Ken Shamrock attacks Billy Gunn and Billy Gunn attacks Val Venus after Ken Shamrock leaves. So it looks like these three men are not done with each other here. We now have a special tag team match, Chyna and Kane taking on Triple H and the European Champion X-Pac. Shane McMahon joins commentary for this match. Decent tag match here. Chyna really didn't get involved much of the match, but when she did, her points were, important. Shane clotheslines X-Pac, and X-Pac chases Shane to the back. Triple H sends Kane into the steps, and then Triple H nails a facebuster at Chyna, but Kane chokeslams Triple H and puts Chyna on top of Triple H. Chyna and Kane get the win after Shane McMahon caused X-Pac to leave the ring. We see ambulances are in the back to prepare for this next match, the WWE Championship on the line in a last man standing match. The WWE Champion Mankind defending against The Rock. This is another great match on this card. A lot of action here between these two. The end comes when both men hit one another with cheer shots, and they can't answer the count. It's declared a no contest. After the match, The Rock and Mankind are stretchered out and put in ambulances. So this was a crazy match. We saw a firework explosion go off when The Rock pushes him into the cable area. Decent match. The Royal Rumble match was better between these two, but Rock and Mankind definitely gave it their all in the last man standing match. We have come to our main event of St. Valentine's Day Massacre, the number one contendership steel cage match, Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Vince McMahon. And Stone Cold just basically whoops Vince McMahon's ass from one end to the other. However, Vince McMahon gets hit with a stunner, but then Paul White breaks through the cage and sends Stone Cold Steve Austin into the steel cage. Paul picks up Stone Cold and sends him into the cage door. The door opens and Stone Cold drops to the ground. Stone Cold Steve Austin will move on to WrestleMania to fight for the WWE title. But the biggest thing to come out of this night is Paul White, aka the Giant from WCW, has joined WWE and he has joined forces with Vince McMahon. We'll find out more about that tomorrow night on Raw. With that, I want you guys to stay safe and stay uncensored. Make sure you follow us on Spotify, subscribe to us there. Also, subscribe to us on YouTube. Hit the notification bell, stay notified. Hit the like button. Stay safe, everybody, and stay uncensored.